Well, it was a bold risk to bring awareness to the plight of the Ukrainian people. Five for Fighting releasing a new single and filming the music video in a war zone, inspired by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, combined with his platinum-selling and Grammy-nominated music. John Ondrasik asks, can one man save the world?
Who is this comedian? His audience, more mice than men. The Superman, Ukrainian, I don't know. Great-grandson of the Holocaust, an Eastern heart the West has lost. Nail or carry up his cross, I don't know. But he's got everyone thinking. Yeah, he's got all of us thinking. Can one man save the world? Can one man save the world in 1,000 years? Will they save?
Now back from that bombed-out airport in Kyiv, John, alongside Sarah Verardo from Save Our Allies, the response and rescue organization that formed during the fall of Afghanistan. Sarah helped John with his call to action. Great to see you both.
Hi, Kira.
Thanks for having me.
So, John, there you were on Ukrainian battlefield alongside the Ukrainian orchestra. I know this was extremely emotional for you and all the musicians.
It was surreal. It was heartbreaking. It was inspiring. You know, Kira, there was a moment there when we were filming a take in front of the Maria there that I noticed out of the corner of my eye an entourage coming towards us. It was the general who approved us with the blessing of President Zelenskyy to play on this hallowed ground. And as he came up to us, I could see the orchestra was moved by his presence. And he asked us to play the song for him. So we did. And the orchestra took flight. They played with passion, vigor, pride. And halfway through the song, he took out his phone and his entourage started filming us. And there were tears. The orchestra was crying. I lost it. And then at the end of the performance, there was this silence, this wait. It's probably 2 or 3 seconds, but it felt like 2 years. And we understood then why we were there, to collaborate with this orchestra, to stand with the Ukrainians who are really fighting for their survival. It was incredibly moving, as you could imagine.
And you can feel it when you see the video. And, you know, you wrote the song. You taught those members of the orchestra how to, in a very short period of time, learn that song with you. But Sarah, you know, you got John the access. How did you get him there and on that airport next to that symbolic airplane that was taken out by the Russians? And then you get the Ukrainian orchestra with him.
Well, John sets the bar high, and his is an example that we hope others will emulate. But really, this speaks to the resolve, the resiliency, and the grit of the Ukrainian people who want to continue to play music and show their spirit and fight for their nation. And we have an incredible team at Save Our Allies. They've been on the ground in Ukraine since February 10th, forging these relationships. And really, they got it to a place of action. I am so proud of them and John, what they've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, it is pretty remarkable. And John, this is a call to action. Tell me what your goal is here with the new single and rallying other musicians.
we need a cultural front on this war. Certainly there's been, political action, economic action, but we need the artists of the world to stand up for freedom in Ukraine, just like they did for Live Aid, just like they did for Sun City. Kira, we've seen how music can permeate borders, and we need the Russian people to understand that they're pariahs in this, and they have a choice. They can topple their tyrant, rejoin the free world, or they can go down with him. So I am calling for a global concert for Ukraine with some of the biggest bands to let the Russians know that they are alone in this and that we will stand with them, not only economically, politically, but culturally. And I think that's critical that happens. Pink Floyd wrote a song, so there's a lot of bands out there. Paul McCartney, Concert for New York, he did that. So I think it can happen, and it has to happen.
Well, John, you were there in Kyiv at the airport that the Russians attacked. I mean, in the battlefield, nobody has done that. And Sarah, we also saw the picture of the guitar that every member of the Ukrainian orchestra signed for you. We're looking at it right now. What a gracious gift. How will proceeds from this new single help save our allies in helping Ukraine? Because I know your aid to Ukraine has not stopped.
Save Our Allies is a really special group made up of veterans of the special operations and intelligence communities they embody the send me motto. They are willing and able to go that last mile where other groups, larger groups, are not able to go. And we need every bit of support at saveourallies.org. And that's why we are so grateful for John lending his time and talent to such a worthy cause of Save Our Allies and making sure that freedom rings around the world.
I'll tell you what, John and Sarah, I'm so glad that you were able to join us, share your work in Ukraine and around the world. I promise you, you have our word. When that concert happens, we are going to cover it. All right?
Thank you, Kira.
Thank you, Kira.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll leave you now with the song once again. Can one man save the world?
Who is this comedian? His audience, more mice than men. The Superman Ukrainian, I don't know. Great-grandson of the Holocaust, an Eastern heart the West has lost. Nail or carry up his cross, I don't know. But he's got everyone thinking. Yeah, he's got all of us thinking. Can one man save the world in 1,000 years? Will they say your name, or is this all in vain? Can one man save the world? Will you take my hand? Will you help me stand still in the end? Can one man save the world? Elena pulls him to her breast. The band, the devil stabs their chest. Can one embrace, raise the oppressed? I don't know. Does freedom still have appetite? Is there the wind?
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.